I'm going to be speaking about the Masters in Built Environment Regulation. This programme is delivered as a blended programme. It's offered predominantly online with some on-campus delivery on Saturdays. It's offered full-time as 18 months and part-time as 2.5 years. In terms of an overview of the course, typically students will be hopeful to learn as much as they can in-depth knowledge on the building regulations and on the built environment legislation in general. The typical entry requirements for the course are generally a 2-2 in an honours degree in a cognate entry. If you don't have a 2-2 or you have a lesser degree qualification, for example, you have a level 7 qualification, you will be invited with experiential learning to apply for recognition of prior learning. In terms of committing of time to be ready for study, it would be important for a student to be aware that if they are entering part-time stream of the Masters programme, they will be required to attend online classes for 6 hours a week. In addition to that, the blended aspect of the course really is to get students to engage with the material, to go through practical examples, project work, tutorials, maybe some interviews on their project work, and that would be scheduled on campus in our Galway City campus one Saturday a semester per module. Typical career opportunities that graduates might progress into might entail working with the local authorities in the building control sector, or working privately in building control as well, working with consultants or becoming a consultant themselves, and working in some of the defined statutory roles in the health and safety legislation and the building control amendment regulations, such as assigned certifiers and ancillary certifiers. There is a broad area of quality engineering, hugely sought after in construction industry by contractors as well, who look specifically for regulation compliance. Students are assessed predominantly through online methods. We do not have any on-campus examinations or formal exam papers on the programme at the moment. Most module leaders will decide on the assessment strategy for their modules. For the taught modules, they're predominantly assessments that are done online. The remaining assessments are predominantly project-based learning. They are authentic assessments that are based on industry requirements. So if you find that you're doing a lot of project work, generally it's actually practicing for the real world event when you will have to do a B-car submission, or you will have to do a fire safety certificate submission or DAC submission and so on. So it's actually modelling what is required in real life. There is funding available for entrance into the MSc in Built Environment Regulation. Up until 2024, we are able to avail of DASB fees supports, which means that the actual entry fees are hugely cut down. So it's a great benefit really for anyone considering completing a master's programme if they are interested to maybe to think about applying coming this September.